Hi everyone, my name is Yang for Jordan and Harley and watching me. Welcome to my channel and let's get into this. So a couple days ago I started watching Glee on Netflix, and I have to be honest, I never actually watched the show when it was airing because at the time it was airing when it first started. It was in 2009. I started to watch the show in 2019 when it was added to Netflix. So before I start with the whole concept of the show, I just want to explain the concept of this video. This is a video called Designing the Ending. This is gonna be a series in my channel that is made, and I'm gonna be talking about TV shows, probably movies, who knows, and I'm gonna be telling you guys my dream script. What in my head I thought was the show gonna be ending. This is not related to the actors, this is just the script, okay? Just the actors, this is the script. So I think the best way to start this video is by saying who made the show and what the show is about. So Glee was a TV show on Fox that was actually made in 2009, and it actually has 6 seasons and 121 episodes. Ryan Murphy created the show, and I had to be honest, I'm obsessed with this man. He created a lot of famous shows out there. I watched a lot of the shows, and when I found out it was him, I was like, he created shows like The Politician, American Crime Story, Pose, Scream Queens, American Horror Story, Hollywood, and of course, Glee. His mind, first of all. But if you can create those shows, cast me somewhere. And of course, I don't wanna hate the writers and Ryan Murphy or anyone that was behind of the show. I just want to say my script and my ideal script, and that's about it. Just pretend that I'm in the table read saying my script, what I thought, what I had to do, what it has to be done, and what I wanted to do. It started for season 4, which I think is when the show fall apart. Season 4. It's fine if you don't agree with me. We can have different opinions. I'm not forcing you to have one, okay? In my ideal script, I'm not mentioning any of the new directions from season 4, 5, and later also 6. So yeah, I'm not mentioning them because I don't feel like the writers really showcased them like a lot, and I didn't got invest on their characters. Of course, I love Unique and I love Marley and I love Jake, but you know, they didn't do that for me. They didn't have their time that they deserve to fully fall in love with them. It will be me trying so hard that the show would not be called Glee. So I'm gonna be starting with my first topic / ending. It is called season 3 could have been the perfect ending. And just, I'm not regretting anything I'm saying. It's just about it. I think if we didn't have season 4, 5, and 6, season 3's ending could have been perfection. This is the graduation, they win nationals after losing twice. You get into thinking like, what's gonna happen next? Is Rachel gonna get the role of funny girl? Like, is she going to Broadway? Is she going to NYADA? What's she gonna do? What the rest of the cast is gonna do? It's just the ending of the show? No, we're gonna have season 4. The first issue I found is that they have half of the characters living in one place and half of the characters living in another place. They brought new people in Ohio. We get to poorly seeing them. They made some things and we can like fully understand why they do that, because we don't have enough time to fully invest on them. One of the things I really wanted to see in season 6 is Mercedes and Santana's music career that was actually developed in season 5, but he never actually spoke about that again. So Mercedes Jones, after graduation, she tried to go to the music industry. She signed with some people, some producers that at the end of the day, she felt uncomfortable with. After recording the whole album, they had a photo shoot with her. One of the producers told her to show more skin, and she didn't actually want to do that. She felt so uncomfortable, and they actually thought about, you know, replacing her image and giving it to someone else. She then finds a producer that actually cares about her and wants to, you know, release her to the music industry. And then she asks Santana to be her backup singer, and then they decided to be a duet. He wanted Santana's voice to be on the record, and the producer told Mercedes that it was not gonna be a good idea because, you know, Mercedes is not a famous person, Santana's either. I understand because the producer at the end of the day is trying to push her. She asked her to sign some contract to, you know, fully record an album together, and probably Santana's doing the same thing as well.
I think Mercedes' album would probably be so inspired on the 90s R&B soul hip hop that we need Lauren, Jasmine and Missy bring in their music. I would also like to see Mercedes getting booked to play the role of Effie White, since we know that this character represents Mercedes in every way. It's sad that this side of her was only shown once in the show.
So I think Santana should be signing those papers and they should have been recording the song together, and I don't have any problem with them collabing again like Brandy and Monica did several times.
Santana also resembles the old school vibe from the 90s, for example Aaliyah, Destiny Child, TLC, and a little bit of the Amy Winehouse print. And I can also see her making songs like Up Style by Blue Cottrell.
Santana will definitely have concerts with choreography. She will actually invite Mike Chang and Britney Spears to the concert and all stuff, and they will actually dance for Santana. And it should be great that those two win a Grammy nomination for their collaboration song and probably an album collaboration. I don't know. They have a lot of potential together, and even alone. Their storyline could have been a great addition to the show. So, I don't know. And speaking of Mike, that's the next story. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I needed more story from Mike Chance. He had a lot of potential to the show. He had the potential to be in New York with the rest of them. He needed to have something. I kind of picture him being a teacher on New York, a dance teacher of New York, probably being a part of Broadway musical show. Of course, he might go to Santana's concert, probably Mercedes' concert as well. And I kind of feel like Britney Spears needed to have her own storyline with the dancing thing, because without Santana, I mean, no one will actually verify that she can dance and she had a talent. But I don't want to laugh at Britney. I don't know, I just feel like there was a lot of potential there that they didn't focus on, and I don't know, I feel like they should have done that part of the storyline. Okay, the next one. Oh yes, this is a big one. The next ending is called Kurt Goes to NYADA. At first, I want him to go to NYADA. Are you seriously telling me that there were some other people that did it better than Kurt did? Because that The Boy Next Door performance that he did was amazing. I can't even reach the high note that he did. He did what he had to do. I think I had the best storyline ending for Kurt. So, in season 4, he broke up with Blaine. I don't want that to happen. I want them to stick together. I also want Blaine to graduate with him at the same time. I feel like they have a better storyline to come, and I'm gonna be saying, okay? I think Kurt and Blaine should play a character on Wicked. Look, as soon as I thought about that in my bathroom, a lot of ideas for the plot came into my mind. I lost it. And I'm here, alive still. And I want you to listen, I want you to hear me closely. Blaine can play the role we all expect him to play. Of course, I want Kurt to play Elphaba. Yeah, said it, done, say, move on. We go to another place, we go to another one. We're gonna explain. I'm gonna explain, okay? I'm gonna explain to you. Okay. I think Kurt season 1 will actually do this type of things. He will actually stand out and try to make his, dream happen, and it's difficult because it's changing too much stuff in the script.
The thing is that after having this idea, I went fast to Google if Broadway has ever do this type of things. I knew that the medieval theater only allowed men to play both genders, but I wasn't searching for that at all. I didn't succeed on my searching, but lucky I found a lot of recent videos from Broadway fans making girls singing boy songs and boys singing girl songs. This, for example, is a great performance of some kids singing the Schuyler Sisters from Hamilton, and everyone seems to be happy with it. Like I don't see no problem portraying that in TV.
And it's a show. It's not gonna be real. I think Kurt will do or will try to do something like this. It's his dream show and his dream musical and stuff. He kind of forgot about that, and I think that last time we get to see Kurt talking about a lot of Wicked was the time in season 2, episode 22, when they got to New York and Rachel and him go to the stage of the set of Wicked. They get to see everything from the stage, and they find out that this is what they want to do. Rachel follows her dreams, but Kurt doesn't. Kurt season 1 will try something like that. Let's be real. Okay, so the next storyline is about Quinn. When I think about Quinn comparing to the rest of the New Direction, I don't think of her like she wanted to do something like dancing or singing or something related to music or something like that. So I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for her to explore the acting. She had a car accident in season 3 and she was in a wheelchair for like 4 or 5 episodes, and Artie was the only one helping her. And I think Artie will try to create a film and try to present it to someone else. He will try to cast Quinn for the role, and they will try to portray Madonna. Quinn resembles a lot of Madonna aesthetic. She already delivered a lot of the fashions that are kind of similar to Madonna. It's not gonna be a bad idea if they try to make that. Archie has a lot of experience casting people, so I don't know why they didn't think about that in the show, but I don't know. Quinn portrays resembles a lot of Madonna, Eddie's look and fashion, so I don't mind it if she is the role of Madonna in Archie's film. And I think the only thing I want Quinn to do besides that is that I want her to, have more time with Beth, her daughter. The end of the episode is like 5 years later or something like that, and I kind of want to see Beth seeing her mother, who's like a famous actress, and I kind of want to see Quinn giving her advice in the future, like what things she shouldn't be doing, and she has to love herself and to not fall apart, like those kind of things that I think it would be a great addition to the show. And I think that would be such a great closer to Quinn's character. And I don't know, I feel like that was a lot of potential with this character as well. And yeah, next topic. This is kind of short, okay? But I feel like Finn, Puck, and Sam will probably made band, an independent band, and they tried to cover rock, and this will develop a lot of the talent that they actually have. When it comes to Sam, I don't mind him being a model. I think that storyline fits him so well because he was used to be a stripper, and for him to be a model now, I don't mind it. I just don't want them, Mercedes and Sam, to close their relationship. I really didn't want him to break up. When it comes to Puck, I don't know. I feel like he would try to go with this band that I just made, and at the same time he would try to contact with Quinn, and for us to see his relationship with Quinn and how it develops. And I think that will be such a great idea for us to fully get invested on this storyline, because when I found out they were gonna be together, I was like, when? With Finn, I feel like Finn would try to go for the acting career that he really wanted to do, and I don't know, I don't want him to not succeed, but I feel like if the creators saw me talking about that, they would try to make him not succeed, and so yeah, let's make him not succeed on that point. And then we'll try to go for the teacher, and he will go to the McKinley High School in Ohio. We will not see what's going on there. And I think that Finn will try to go for the teacher then, and he will go to the McKinley High School and, teach the Glee Club. So the next topic is the Glee Club's population. Yes, I don't understand why in the season 4, 5, and 6 They have a lot of pressure to get people inside of the Glee Club, because remembering they won nationals, and when they won nationals, there were a lot of people, applauding them, and I'm gonna tell you why with my story. I used to go to high school that we had subjects like acting and science and all stuff we had to pick, so I picked acting. The acting had music stuff and acting stuff and also dancing stuff that was never developed, but that's another story. And yeah, we have like a Glee club, but there was not a Glee club. There was a lot of people, a bunch of people in the basement, including me, singing and dancing and having fun with instruments and all that stuff. And yeah, they were treating us like rats in the basement. I don't know, at the end of the day, we kind of feel like apart. They didn't throw slashes at us. Thank God they didn't. But we were like treated as the dumb ones, and I didn't like that at all. I felt kind of stupid a lot of times. When I got to see my solos, I remember that so many people were saying, "Oh my God, you sing so well, you sing so well." The same people that when I asked them for something or when I told them hi, they were not greeting me back. And when I found out about these people saying these good things to me, it was a relief and I felt alive. I remember so well a little girl that told me that after watching my performance, she told me that I inspired her to, become a singer, an actor, and I don't know, to inspire someone is such a thing that I can't describe. So that's kind of my experience and how I see it. At the end of the day, I just feel like the Glee Club after season 3 should have been popular in season 4 and later seasons. So that's what I see. So the next topic is funny girl, and I'm gonna be talking about Rachel and later also Tina. I'm gonna be saying that Rachel, that doesn't make any sense that you spend the whole show talking about funny girl, this funny Barbara Streisand and all the stuff. You've been talking about this thing from the very beginning. Somehow decided to leave Broadway after you got the role because you're not even the understudy. This is your first role on Broadway, and your first role on Broadway is funny girl. We were kind of saying that it was boring, that she was waking up. Bitch, that's the thing about Broadway. You have to do all the time that so you can get your coins and pay your rent. If I was there, I wouldn't let Barbara Streisand know that I cheated or something like that to go for another casting and another role without even telling my director. That show thing was necessary, so Rachel Berry changed her attitude, and I think she kind of did in season 4. Tina actually helped Rachel to go back to the audition and go to NYADA, and after all of that, you kind of expect that this is something start for something new. She was good in season 4, and then in season 5 she was selfish and she got mad at Santana for playing an understudy. And I get that Rachel had a lot of insecurities, but I don't know, she needed to change her personality. Eventually, she's not a child, and she was acting like one in season 5, and I don't know, I just feel like that should never happen. And her leaving Broadway after the feud with Santana, that's kind of stupid. You've been fighting for that role with Santana that is just an understudy, and then you decide to leave the role. Even Santana helped you to not get you fired. And I think Santana, Rachel, and Tina can be a great addition to Hamilton, playing the Schuyler sisters. Of course, Santana will play Angelica Schuyler. Rachel, of course, will play Eliza, and Tina will play Peggy and Maria Reynolds. So I feel like that is a really good choice for a casting if they did Hamilton. Of course, the show ended in 2015. That is when Hamilton started. But if they kept going, they will probably try to do that. I'm guaranteed, and this will be the cast. I'm gonna respect the writers with this ending. I'm gonna have Rachel and Finn marrying, but also I want Rachel, after all the Broadway experience, after all these years, to come back to Ohio and find Finn teaching the Glee Club and feel like this is her home, which was also told in the quarterback episode, and the writers thought that was gonna be the ending of the show. So I'm gonna respect that decision because I feel like it suits so well the show. Okay, so the last topic is the couples of Glee. I don't mind Will and Emma at all. I don't care. I used to care when I was watching season 2. It's not like I hate them, but I don't mind if they got married, if they broke up. I don't mind. Sam and Mercedes should have been an endgame. I don't know. I don't understand why they didn't. Why they didn't stay together. They were perfect for each other. I was invested on their relationship alongside Santana and Britney. The couple that was not toxic at all. So I think Sam and Mercedes were like a good thing for each other. Tina, Addie were good, but I find them more good together as friends. So I kind of feel like Tina should be with someone like Mike. I feel like they have a lot of chemistry together, and I think that they didn't develop that much in the series. And I think that after all, Tina got so frustrated trying to be with Blaine, and that felt like I don't know. I don't understand the plot of that because Tina obviously know that he's gay, and it's so funny because after watching the show again, there's a scene in season 1, one of the first episodes of Glee, and Mercedes had a crush on Kurt, and I remember Tina and Rachel saying that Kurt is gay, you should not go for it because Kurt is gay, you're straight, you're a woman, he's gay, he's not gonna love you back, and Tina was saying those words like, and then you fall for a guy who's gay. That's delusional, and I don't understand why that happened and why no one said no, because that's delusional. So Rachel and Finn, I don't mind them together. I think that they should have been married, and I don't know, that it's an okay relationship. I don't mind them. Santana and Britney was a thing that stood out for me for all the show. When I found out that that these two were like a thing, oh my god, stay together until the end, stay together until the end. Then Quinn appeared, and she had a thing with Santana when I kind of felt like I'm shipping that relationship a little bit more. I just love the idea that they got married. I don't love the idea that they have the same wedding on the same day with Chang. No, in my script. Not in my script. But okay, so the next one is Blaine and Kurt. And I love Blaine and Kurt. I absolutely love this couple a lot. I prefer them in season 2 and 3. I kind of feel like in season 4, Blaine got so immature. Blaine got, sad because he wasn't able to help Kurt. I don't understand, but I don't know. I feel like Kurt and Blaine season 2 was like a real thing, and I fell so in love with this Warbler type of thing. If I was in school and had money, I would go to the Warblers. And the last couple, Sue and Sue. That's perfection. That's perfection. When I found out she married herself, oh my god, that's perfection. Sue and Sue. I don't know the trouble that Sue and Sue had, but I think they broke up. I don't know what happened, if Sue did something to Sue. I don't know if Sue did something to Sue as well. I don't know, but they broke up. So this is the end of the video, and I'm so happy that you stay here. I hope you glad with the endings and what I thought, and all the things. You can tell me in the comments if you agree with me. If you have another ideas for the ending, it's okay. If you don't agree with me, like I said, it's just a script. It's not about the actors, and it's not just it's also not hating the writers for what they done, and it's just me dreaming thinking that I'm the table read. If you like this content, if you want to see more, you can subscribe to my channel, and while you're here, you can follow me on my social media. I have 2 Instagrams that I'm gonna be showing right now on this moment, and I also have a Twitter, and I don't do much in my Twitter, as you can see, and I also have a TikTok. I do singing covers and drawings and all that stuff. I don't do that much in my TikTok, but I do something eventually. I'll do something eventually. I don't know. Go ahead, do your thing, follow me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you stay safe in your homes. If you want to go outside, please go with a mask. And stay safe with all of your lovers and all stuff. Thank you so much for watching this video, and bye.